This is Matrix Lord 212 talking about Doctor Who brand, part 3. Basically, when you have a product like, say, Chibnall created Series 11, brand new Doctor, new companions, new villains, the main thing you need to do is to promote the brand. You need to advertise. You need to put it all over the magazine as a build-up, like, say, Doctor Who magazine. You need to put advertisements out there on buses and, like, even other states, places that's outside the country too, because Doctor Who is everywhere. You need to have merchandise that support the Doctor, the companions, the villains. You need to have mugs. You need to have T-shirts. You need to have action figures. You need to have calendars. You need to clothing. Everything you can think of. Did we get that when Doctor Who was about to start? No. What we got was, the whole time they were filming, Chibnall wouldn't let anybody see anything. And the photographers that he did allow on set, when you went to use it in a video or a podcast, the photographer struck down your channel, would not allow them to show anything of their pictures. People tried to make money off of it. And you were left with doing casts, if you did podcasts or videos, where you couldn't show anything. People got so mad under the Chibnall regime that they actually, who worked with him, leaked clips and TARDIS pictures and sonic screwdrivers and stuff like that. In the case of sonic screwdriver, I think the designer of the sonic screwdriver thought he could release it or whatever, and they got pissed. They wouldn't want anybody to see it. They were doing crazy stuff. So that's not how you promote a brand. You don't promote a brand where it's the longest running science fiction show in history, and the ratings were down, and you want to boost the thing. You don't promote the brand by not promoting the brand. That's not how you promote it. You don't try to have it like so secretive you don't see anything. That's all the rules against all the rules of marketing, promotion, everything. You have to build the brand. You have to create an interest. You have to do that. Certain things, false starts. We had the stupid thing that about the Doctor with pizza and everything that didn't make any sense. The only thing we really got of substance was the stuff that people leaked. And even then. So you were left where Chibnall did not want you to see the villains. In fact, there were no recurrent villains other than the Dalek in Resolution. So you got no action figures, no promotions, no pictures. Even in Doctor Who magazine, they couldn't show anything until after the episodes aired. So you can't even promote it in Doctor Who magazine, so you're making them starve. You're also making the website starve. Okay? You're making the people starve. And then when we did get Doctor Who merchandise, as a male, I was pretty surprised when I went into the store and I see Her Universe on the labels. Her Universe on the merchandise. So that means that's a turnoff for guys, unless they're gay, to get, Her Universe stuff. I mean, that's kind of, and it's also a turnoff for females who are against that type of agenda, which we've had a lot of women on our cast. Not all of them, but most of them that were against us, the way they promoted this. They said, it's not, the Doctor is an alien. It's not about male or female. He's like, he doesn't see it as anything. It's like changing a shirt. And he's not about like women's rights, all these different things. And next thing you know, in the advertisements, breaking the glass ceiling, Doctor Who logo had a female symbol. They attacked the fans that said anything about the episodes. In fact, it got to be so fake that they would, like, when they would invite people to review the Doctor Who episodes, they would feed them, they would do all this stuff. People didn't want to say it sucked because they wouldn't be allowed back. So you would basically, the BBC, Chibnall, they would want lies as reviews, saying it's great when it wasn't. You had fake, like, rating systems, like Rotten Tomatoes, all these different things, all fake. And then the product you saw was the one was rated. We also had people that, like 6 months to a year before it even started, made fake reviews of Series 11 when there wasn't anything filmed, not one thing filmed. They said it was the greatest season ever. So they lied on Amazon, and Amazon allowed it, which they've done that. Someone even did that with my books. They just take reviews that doesn't exist, like fake reviews. So it was disgusting. Where in a way to promote their brand or build their brand, they didn't promote anything, and anybody saying that they didn't like something, they were immediately classified as haters of Doctor Who, bad fans, and they were discounted. Also, all these sites that were for Doctor Who that was supposed to be for all fans, the moment they said they didn't like an episode, they were banned. So that caused a rift because people who would always go to those Doctor Who sites would now not go to those Doctor Who sites because it's biased. Okay, and we live in a world where there is no master race, there is no Nazis, there's no other stuff. So you can't have one person, one party, one group, like basically trying to be the main group, the master Doctor Whovian race, all kinds of. And I'm using that as an example because you always have to have a variety of opinions. You can't have the one opinion. You can't have the one opinion that Doctor Who is great and then you have to like every episode 10 out of 10 or whatever. And then the moment you don't like it, you're classified as not a real Doctor Who fan or a hater. So they were so obsessed with this that it caused another rift in the Whovian community, where people who were on board were not even on board. You know what I'm saying? Like even people who were with them for a little while, and all the people that never watched Doctor Who and they're like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever. We support Jodie Whittaker. They didn't even watch her. How about that? They're like, oh, we're gonna, for women, and they didn't even watch her. They didn't even watch her. You could ask 9 out of 10 of those people. Also, what'd you think about Doctor Who season? Never seen it, but yet they were so Facebook warriors on there, like promoting, oh my God, this is great for womanhood, feminist. You ever doctor's female? Oh my God, I'm gonna see every episode. They never seen one episode. It's all fake. It was all nonsense. They all talk, but then when it came to watching it, they weren't interested in themselves. But they don't want to admit they're not interested because if you were on board before and watched every single Doctor Who episode, now as a feminist, a woman, you just didn't watch it, but you promoted it. So that's the whole point. So everything blew up in their face. Chibnall took away the Christmas special. Now, okay, maybe the Christmas special was getting, every year a little bit crazy or whatever. And I even suggested doing other seasonal stuff. But at the end of the day, even me, I wanted a Christmas special. Even though I thought I didn't. I did, because it's like same time every year. Everybody's used to that for years. So you took that away, and now all of a sudden it wasn't a family thing. You took it away. You took that away from Doctor Who. You broke the tradition. You broke it. You broke it. Why would you break it when, Doctor Who is like, the ratings are failing, everything's falling apart. Why would you do that? So they gave us a New Year's special instead. And the funny thing is the finale was supposed to be the last episode. And because it was the worst finale in history, it didn't become the finale anymore. Because they made the New Year's thing a finale, because it was an embarrassment. That's just a regular episode. It wasn't even a finale. So the Resolution became a finale, which was great. Great episode. And why was it great? Because you acknowledged all the monsters that existed forever in Doctor Who, So that's the point. It's like, and all these attempts to promote the brand by not promoting it, you ruined the brand. You wrecked it. Why would you want to wreck it? And then we heard that Doctor Who was taking a break, which we heard it wasn't a BBC, it was Chibnall, which, why would you, if you got momentum and ride the wave, dude, you don't you don't take a break. Even if you couldn't finish it, then at least pop out some episodes to tide us over and then put the rest out. You can't go cold turkey, no Doctor Who for a year or 15 months. You can't, Doctor Who is dropping and failing and the brand is dying, and you can't do that to the fans. You got to give them something. This isn't a thing like Broadchurch or whatever. This is a higher caliber level. You cannot let it go. There's so many shows out there. The Walking Dead. I said they do Walking Dead. They have Walking Dead, then they take a break, and then Fear the Walking Dead. And the Walking Dead comes back or whatever. They have there's always Walking Dead on. Always. Always. Doctor Who has to have the same thing. Has to remain a presence. Has to be there. But they didn't do that. So they attacked fans. They didn't promote the show. They didn't make merchandise. The merchandise they had was just for female only. Even they pissed off the classic series because they put the female logo on it, which they shouldn't. They have 2 separate logos they need to have. So this is what's going on with the Doctor Who brand. And it's still going on to this day. And it's getting worse because now no merchandise is around. it's starting to diminish. All right, guys. Take care. Bye for now.